A geometric sequence is a sequence that involves multiplying or dividing. To find the formula for this sequence in function notation, you need two things. You need the common ratio and the starting number. So the starting number is pretty easy to find. That's 5. To find the common ratio, we need to figure out what we multiply to get from one number to the other. So it's going to have a common ratio between these. And to find the common ratio, you ask yourself, well, 5 times what equals 15? And to find a missing part of multiplication, you divide. So 15 divided by 5 is our common ratio, which is 3. We're going to write the equation in function notation recursively and explicitly. So to write it recursively, we always say previous number and then what? So we'll say the new number, which is f of x, is the previous number, and the mathematical way of saying that is f of x minus 1. And in this case, it's going to be times our common ratio, which is 3. To write it explicitly, we're going to need both parts of the equation. And the way we do that is we're going to have f of x like we started before, and then we're going to have two parts. We're going to have the first number, and then it's going to be times the ratio, and then the exponent, you would think it's x, but in this case it's x minus 1. So the first number here is 5. The ratio is 3. So our explicit sequence, I'm going to write it again down here, is f of x equals 5 times 3 to the power of x minus 1. You can check your numbers. If you just plugged in an x, you would get the number just to the right on the list of the number you want. And so we plug in x minus 1 to get the correct number in the equation.